Hey everybody, this is Sean Vargas. Welcome to the 14th episode of WrestlePop, mixing pro wrestling and pop culture. My aim with WrestlePop is for you to be yourself as I review wrestling events, live concerts, conventions, or sporting events. Today, I am going to review WWE Clash of the Champions, which occurred 2 nights ago at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. This was broadcasted on the WWE Network. WWE, I beg you, please fix the kinks that have been occurring since the update of the network. It took a long time for the network to upload on my laptop and it still won't work on my LG TV. Please, WWE, fix the network. Let's go on with the review. WWE Clash of the Champions was a bleh pay-per-view. It was not good. It was not bad. It was just there. There was one good match and a great moment during the entire show. I did not catch the preview, so we will start with the main card. The first match saw Dolph Ziggler and the glorious Robert Roode defeating WWE Universal Champion Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman to become the new WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. This was a good match to kick off the night. The story was, could Seth and Braun work together since they were going to be facing each other in the main event? Now, this played off during the end of the match, in which Braun accidentally sent Roode into Seth, who hit the turnbuckle. Braun charged Ziggler, however, Ziggler pulled the top rope, sending Braun over the outside the ring. Roode caught Seth Rollins in a glorious DDT for the victory. Dolph Ziggler and the glorious Robert Roode are your Raw Tag Team Champions. We have an interview segment backstage in which Braun blames Seth for losing the championships and warns that Seth will get these hands in the main event. We then have an interview with the man Becky Lynch, who will face Sasha Banks later on during the evening. The next match saw Bayley defeating Charlotte Flair to retain the SmackDown Women's Champion. The story was Bayley turned heel 2 weeks ago by joining Sasha Banks. However, Bayley felt she was still a hero, which is an interesting layer to her character. Charlotte started the match quickly with a boot to Bayley's face for a 2 count. And then she sent Bayley into the barricade. Now the finish saw Charlotte arguing with the referee. While the referee was distracted, Bayley removed the bottom turnbuckle, revealing the steal. Bayley then sent Charlotte into the bottom turnbuckle, then rolled her over for the victory. Afterwards, Bayley grabbed the title and ran to the back. The next match saw the Revival consisting of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder defeating The New Day, consisting of Xavier Woods and Big E, to become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. This was a very good tag team match. The Revival are throwbacks of old school tag team wrestling. Now, the story of the match was Xavier Woods' left knee was hurt, and as he was wearing a knee brace. There was one time which the Revival worked over Big E due to Xavier Woods being knocked out after being blindsided by Scott Dawson. Eventually, this will play off in the finish, as Xavier Woods' knee will play a factor when Dash Wilder chop blocked his left knee. The Revival then knocked out Big E on the outside. They gave the Shatter Machine to Xavier Woods, and Dash Wilder applied the inverted figure 4 on Woods' knee. Woods tapped out, giving the victory to the Revival. Afterwards, the new WWE, I believe it's SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Revival, gave an impassioned promo. Now, this was followed by another interview segment with Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, who looked like Harley Quinn. Now, Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss were going to defend the Raw Women's Tag Team Championship against Fire and Desire. Now, they were interrupted by the 24/7 champion R-Truth and Carmella. Alexa Bliss then informed all 24/7 challengers that R-Truth was in the back, which sent challengers coming out of nowhere to chase him. Normally, I like the 24/7 championship, but I find this to be weird. Now, then this led into the next match. It was Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defeating Fire and Desire, consisting of Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, to retain the Women's Tag Team Championship. This was an okay match. Now, the highlight was not what you expected. The only highlight was R-Truth being chased into the ring by the competitors. Alexa Bliss rolled R-Truth up for 2 count. R-Truth got up, left the ring. He carried Carmella and ran to the back with the wrestlers chasing him. Again, as much as I like the 24/7 championship, it should not be interrupting a title match. Now, the finish of this match saw Nikki Cross giving Mandy Rose a swinging hanging backbreaker for the victory. Now, this was followed by a promo for Connor's cure, Believe in the Fight, which is a very good cause related to childhood cancer. And then the pre-show is recapped. So now during the pre-show, Drew Gulak defeated Lindsay Dorado and Humberto Carrillo to retain the Cruiserweight Championship in a triple threat match. And AJ Styles defeating Cedric Alexander to retain the United States Championship. Afterwards, the OC, consisting of AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson, attacked Cedric Alexander. Now, this was followed by the next match of the night, which was Shinsuke Nakamura, accompanied by Sami Zayn, retaining the Intercontinental Championship by defeating The Miz. Now, Sami Zayn came out with a neck brace after being chokeslammed by The Undertaker on the 9/10 episode of SmackDown. Now, Sami gave a promo as he walked down the aisle. Now, in the beginning of the match, Sami kept talking on the mic while Shinsuke and Miz wrestled. This was hilarious until his mic got cut off. The finish of the match saw Shinsuke Nakamura catching The Miz with a Kinshasa for the victory. I like the pairing between Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn since Nakamura needs a mouthpiece. I don't know where The Miz is going. His face run is horrible. I believe a heel turn is in store for The Miz. The next match saw Sasha Banks winning by disqualification against the man Becky Lynch. This match of the night saved Clash of the Champions from being horrible. It was intense as Becky and Sasha brawled in and outside of the ring. There was a huge "This is awesome" chant by the crowd. Now the finish saw Becky swinging a chair at Sasha, however, accidentally hitting the referee, knocking him out, resulting in a disqualification. Afterwards, Sasha and Becky brawled up the steps through the crowd, brawled in a concourse by the concession stands, and brawled back down to the ringside area. Becky then hit Sasha's back repeatedly with a chair, slammed her head in the chair, and gave Sasha the disarmor through the chair. Please, if you want to see one match on Clash of the Champions, it is this one. Go back and see this match. I want more of Becky and Sasha. Now, this match was followed by Kofi Kingston defeating the Viper Randy Orton to retain the WWE Championship. This was a good match as the story was Randy Orton and Kofi Kingston's feud was 10 years in the making. Both Kofi and Orton looked strong. The finish saw Kofi avoiding Orton's running kick and Kofi giving Orton the Trouble in Paradise for the victory. It was a good match. Now, this was followed by a promo by the Street Profits as Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins were interrupted by King Booker T. Angelo Dawkins wanted King Booker to crown him Dark Knight Sir Angelo Dawkins, but King Booker refused. Weird but cool segment, I would say. Now, this was followed by Rowan defeating Roman Reigns in a no disqualification match after former member Harper intervened. This match was not that memorable as they brawled outside the ring. I guess it's viewed more of an aftermath as what will happen now that Harper and Rowan are back together. Will they side with Daniel Bryan? We will see. And the main event saw Seth Rollins retaining the WWE Universal Championship by defeating Braun Strowman. This was more of a highlight match. Seth Rollins gave Braun the sleeper. He gave Braun 3 stomps, but Braun kicked out of each stomp. Seth then gave Braun Strowman the pedigree, followed by a 4th stomp for the pinfall victory in an okay match. Afterwards, Seth reached the staging area, the lights went out, you hear a screech, the lights go back on, and the Fiend Bray Wyatt gave Seth Rollins the Sister Abigail, followed by the Mandible Claw. The lights go back out and there is laughter. Could this mean that the Fiend Bray Wyatt is challenging Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell? This was a cool moment that ended WWE Clash of the Champions. I am slowly becoming a fan of the Fiend Bray Wyatt persona. All in all, this was an okay event. Definitely check out Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks and the Fiend Bray Wyatt. I give it a 5 out of 10. The next event I am going to cover under WrestlePop is WWE NXT premiering on the USA Network tomorrow, Wednesday, September 18th. I usually don't cover the weekly events, but this is a monumental moment as WWE NXT, the hottest WWE brand, will be making the jump from the WWE Network to the broadcast television. For the next 2 weeks, the first hour will be shown on USA, and the second hour will be broadcasted on the WWE Network. On October 2nd, both hours will be broadcasted live on USA. I will watch WWE NXT this Wednesday and review it for you this Thursday. Also, this Friday, check out episode 4, Songs from the Heart, in which I will sing 2 songs a cappella, a tribute, and an original. I have not been consistent with Songs from the Heart, but I will do my best to be consistent since I enjoy singing and writing. I will be covering freestyle. Now, before I go, I have an unboxing. My wife is probably going to wring my neck when she sees this. So check this out. I pre-ordered it 3 months ago. Let me put it up over here. Let me break this box here. My box opening skills are suspect over here. Check this out. It is the Undertaker Funko Pop. Yes, look at this. The Undertaker Funko Pop in all its glory. I have been a huge Undertaker fan since 1992. That is 27 years. Check this out. I love the Undertaker Funko Pop. I'm gonna put this on the shelf somewhere. Now listen. I need your help. Now, to keep my wife from destroying me, I need to stop buying Funko Pops. So please send me Funko Pops along the way. I love Funko Pops, especially the superhero, movie, or wrestling Funko Pops. So send me Funko Pops, especially for my birthday, which is coming up this Sunday, September 22nd. And the holidays are in 2 months. Yes, I love Funko Pops. Until then, this is Sean Vargas for WrestlePop signing off. Be yourself, and this has been a Team Vargas Initiatives production.